Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos, everyone. If you are on our YouTube channel right now or on Facebook Live, whether on mine or Rabbi Daniel's or Temple Shir Shalom's, we invite you to send a shout out to someone else, a hello to someone else that you see that's watching with you as well. Introduce yourself. Tell them where you are. We have people as far away as Hawaii. Thank you, Allison. And as far as Seattle and as close as West Bloomfield, who are gathering and in these difficult times creating community. So we have three of us here, Rabbi Daniel Schwartz and myself, and our friend Gary Cooper, who is filling in today as the cantor is still taking her 2 weeks, is someone who has been exposed, but she's been totally healthy and fine, which we thank God for. But Gary's jumped in and helped out on this Shabbat, so we thank Gary Cooper.
And we wish Cantor the best.
And we wish her the best, but it's awesome having our friend helping song lead and bring even more beautiful music to our services tonight than if it were just me and Rabbi. So, our prayer book is available online, and you can get to it from either my Facebook or from the YouTube channel and from our website, and you can then follow along with us if you like. Though the prayers that we usually do, a lot of you know them, they're singing them. It's a time for us to create Shabbat together. And that's what this is about. It's about pausing in the midst of the busyness of our weeks, or not so busy, but the routine that we're trying to create and marking time as something different. You know, even in these moments when we're locked down, hunkered down, and living in our homes, we need to create ritual that helps us mark time, to remind us of the sanctity and the blessings of time as well. And so we pause in the midst of our gathering in our homes, in creating community, for some meditation, for some calm as well. So let's do that right now. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe in God's gift to each and every one of us. Breathing out our gift to this very world. Reminding us of that perspective that we create. The choices we have in our lives, even in the midst of the times when we feel that we don't have choices. That we always can choose that perspective. We always can choose to notice the blessings that are there. I learned a teaching today from the Buddha, who taught your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts can. Your own unguarded thoughts. That how often we let our thoughts take control of who we are and lead us astray and hurt us and hold us back. But if we recognize the power we have with intentionality, the power we have in setting our lives, then we can give thanks and find those blessings. So this monk I was blessed to learn from today, this Geshe, he taught that we start by finding 3 blessings in our own lives. 3 things you can give thanks for at this very moment. Yes, it is difficult. Yes, our schedules have been turned upside down. Yes, we've been suspended in our lives. But these next few seconds, pause and think of 3 blessings. Think of them to yourself. Maybe if you're with family or you're with another who you're enjoying Shabbat with, share them with you. Share them with each other. Or hold them to yourself. Those we can appreciate a sense of community, hope we create in our lives, our families, our breath, food on our table, sun that shines on a late Friday afternoon. Hold on to those blessings. And now think of 3 blessings that you bring into this world that others see in you. But others look at you and notice and appreciate the gifts that you are bringing. Maybe in this week we forgot that for a moment. We haven't given that intention to noticing the goodness that we can exude. What are those 3 things that you bring into our world, that you share with others, even when we're physically distant, that are a part of who you are every day? And the mystics taught us that is why we have Shabbat. To ground ourselves, to hold on to those blessings that are truly there. Because as much as we feel like right now we're not in control of our world, the mystics taught we were never in control. We were never that sure. It was an illusion we've created. And now that rug has been pulled out from under us, we have to face that reality. But those blessings that we can feel and the blessings that we can share, those continue. And so Shabbat, our island in time, is a moment for us to recenter ourselves and carry us through our week. So again, breathe in deep and remind yourself of that blessing. Remind yourself of that hope. Remind yourself that is why you're a part of a community that you've connected to right now for yourself and for one another. It's our blessing now to share as we gather with our prayers. If you want to follow the prayer book, you may. If you want to sing, you may. Maybe because you're singing at home alone, you can sing so loudly and no one will ever be critical of that. Rejoice in that. So we begin our formal services, our prayers, on page 20 of our prayer books as we rise together for our call to worship the Baruch Hu.
La 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokhmah poteh sha'arim u'bibunam ashaneh itim u'machalif et hazmanim u'msader et ha'kochavim b'mishmereteha b'rakia kirtzono. Praised are you, our God, ruler of the world, who brings about the evening star. Your wisdom makes the dawn appear. You differentiate times and seasons of our lives. The stars follow their courses as a sign of a divine creative force in the universe. Borei yom v'layla, golel or b'pnei choshech v'choshech b'pnei or. Uma'avir yom mevi layla, uma'avdil ben yom ben layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ari v'arabim. You have created day and night. Even though you cause the day to disappear, you bring on the night. Develop the separation and distinction one from the other. We call you ruler of the universe, but you are our living God. You create understanding among us so we might never take nature for granted. Praised are you, our Creator, who causes night to fall.
Shema Yisroel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shekevod Eolam Va'ed.
Please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol vavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi nitzavacha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'varta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha v'vlechtecha b'derech Uvshokbecha, uvkumecha, ukshartamot al yadecha, vayu totafot bein einecha, uchtaptam amzobetecha, uvisharecha, leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yetem kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeitiechem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. You shall love the eternal your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Set these words which I command you this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. They shall be a symbol before your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. So shall you consecrate yourselves to your God. I, the Eternal, am your God, who led you out of Egypt to be your God. I, the Eternal, am your God. These eternal words have been a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Faith and choice bring understanding to the soul and sensitivity to the heart. In all times and places, our God has been a part of our lives. Our faith has been our rock and our help. We witnessed God's wonders when we went free from Egypt. When slavery's chains were broken, we witnessed it. May those who have the faith to believe also have the wisdom to be kind. O God, in whom we have all hope, we glorify your name now as our people have praised you throughout history.
Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha neda ba'kodesh, Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha neda ba'kodesh. Torah tehilo, Oseh pele, Torah tehilo, Oseh pele, Adonai himloch le'olam va'ed. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha neda ba'kodesh, Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha neda ba'kodesh. Torah tehilo, Oseh pele, Torah tehilo, Oseh pele, Adonai himloch le'olam va'ed.
In preparation for the Amidah, we rise together and take a moment for our own private meditations, either following the words of our prayer books on page 25 or the prayers of our hearts. Please pray silently. Adonai, sifatai tiftachu fi yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, v'Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Ha'akol, v'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Michalkel Chaim Bechesed, Michaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Kayem Emunato Lishene Afar, Michamo Chaba'al Givurot, Umidomelach, Melech Memit, Chaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'manata l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You are holy, and your name is holy, and we sing your praises every day. Praised are you, the holy God. Please be seated.
Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'chamideinu malkein l'chaim. Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'chamideinu malkein l'chaim. Ushmo tetzeinu, u'oeinu, lechaim u'shalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'chamideinu malkeinu l'chaim. Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'chamideinu malkeinu l'chaim.
Let us lie down in peace, O God, and permit us to wake up in the security of knowing that we are safe and loved. Be a shield around us and keep enemies, disease, violence, homelessness, and hunger far away from those we love. Keep us safe in the shadow of your wings, for you are our protector. You show compassion and mercy when you permit us the experience of seeing the shelter of your peace. Give to your people Israel and the world a time of peace.
Amru b'nei Yisrael el Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורתם לדורם. ושמרו בני ישראל את לעשות את השבת לדורתם לברית עולם. בני ישראל עודדי עולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה השמיים ואת הארץ. ומשיב שבת היינו ושמרו בני
As Israel has preserved the Sabbath, so the Sabbath has preserved Israel. It is an everlasting covenant between God and the children of Israel. It is a reminder of creation. For in 6 days God created the heavens and the earth, and on the seventh day God sanctified all life with rest.
Shalom Rab, Am Yisrael Amcha, Nasim Leolam. Shalom Rab, Am Yisrael Amcha, Nasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rab, HaYisrael Amcha, Nasim Leolam. Shalom Rab, HaYisrael Amcha, Nasim Leolam. V'tov Yevoret et Amcha Yisrael, lechol עת ולכל שעה, בשלומך. Shalom Rab, HaYisrael Amcha, Nasim Leolam. Shalom Rab, HaYisrael Amcha, Nasim Leolam. Nasim Leolam. Nasim Leolam.
Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country that it may always be a stronghold of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within its borders, health and happiness within its homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship among the inhabitants of all lands, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Blessed is the eternal God, the source of peace. This day is Shabbat, one day that we have during our busy lives and our hectic weeks to slow down, to take some time for ourselves. The ancient mystics used meditation as a way of connecting with God, and so we follow in their footsteps now and take a moment to look within as well. I invite you to get comfortable, to sit back, to relax, and to close your eyes. Focus within. Focus also on your breathing. Breathe in, slowly inhaling through your nose, and breathe out, exhaling through your mouth. Continue to focus on your breathing. Something we do thousands of times each day without noticing, without paying attention to it. Breathe in, breathing in God's gift to us, and breathe out, sharing your gift with the world. As you breathe in, sit up straight. Lengthen your spine. Open up your airway to be able to breathe in freely and clearly. And as you breathe out, let your muscles relax. Tell yourself to let the tension leave from your body as you breathe out as well. Breathe in, breathing in that goodness. And breathe out those things that you don't want as a part of your life. You can name those things in your mind if you want. Think of the things that are blessings in your life that bring you joy, that make you happy. As you breathe in, say those words to yourself, of those good things that you want more of. You can say it silently or say it out loud, but name them to yourself and invite them to be a part of you. And as you breathe out, remove all the things that you don't want part of you, that you don't want to be in your life. And just let them go. Continue to use those words and repeat them. Breathe in that goodness. And breathe out those things you want to let go of. Shabbat, it's our day of rest. Our day that we say we want to be shalom, which oftentimes we translate as peaceful. But really it means complete. We're hoping that this Sabbath day is complete. What does it mean for you to be complete? To have the things you need, maybe even the things that you want, and to not have the burden of the challenges, the things that you don't want. Shalom. Wholeness. Completeness. Shalom. Shalom. When we give ourselves moments like this to look within, to focus on our lives and ourselves, we make this day a little more complete. We make it a little more holy. Zehayom asa Adonai, Nagila v'nismachavo. This is the day that God has created. Let us be glad in it. Let us rejoice in it. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. We continue with our prayers of healing. As we take Torah out of the ark, we hope that just as it has for thousands of years, that it continue to give our community, our friends, our family, our loved ones, health, strength. And as we walk around with Torah, we, not physically, but through our cameras, reach out. Hope that Torah is a part of our lives, that those words be ever on our lips, and given us and our loved ones that strength as well. Mishaberach Avotenu, Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov, v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Leah v'Rachel, hu yivarech et hacholeh.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
Merciful God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Leah, and Rachel, send your blessings to our loved ones who are stricken with illness or anxiety. To Alyssa Ayudo, Carol Binder, Pat Burkle, Eugene Blakeman, Joe Bussell, Pat Carey, Karen Casman, Bill Cooperstock, Lisa Dorff, Miriam Farber, Gary Fishman, Paul Fulton, Adele Gaba Band, Joe Gilbert, Howard Goldberg, Paul Goldberg, Chuck Gross, Andrew Halo, Crystal Halo, Helen Harris, Hank Heiser, Batia Batbeshia Panina, Jerry Hoffman, Harriet Hoffman, Vera Hopkins Gordon, Rebecca Horn, Sarah Jacobson, Michael Kahn, Rick Kornspan, Yvonne Krasny, Henry Leopold, Nancy Levine, Zoe Marcus, Joyce Meza, Ellie Meisler, Deborah Mursky, Scott Miles, Ian Norden, Lori Nosenchuk, Rabbi Robert Nosenchuk, Eric Perez, Leslie Pillings, Sarah Pomerantz, Miriam Leah Batdanel Esther, Alan Rosen, Marcy Rosenbaum, Stuart Rotman, the St. Amand family, Erna Schoen, Amy Selmanoff, Sonia Sklar, Fran Sunny, Evelyn Soroka, Toby Stein, Chaim Shmuel Ben Noach, Kochav Ben Noach, Sherry Weiner, Loretta Ziegelman, all those battling coronavirus, the 20,095 American troops who have been injured in Iraq and Afghanistan to date, as well as all the names in our hearts. May God grant them a refuah shlema, the complete healing, as together we sing.
Those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
In the presence of the Torah, we add this prayer tonight to our services as well. A prayer for the healers, for those literally on the front lines, for those who are going above and beyond to help others in our community. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu, may the one who's blessed our ancestors bless all those who put themselves at risk to care for the sick, physicians and nurses and orderlies, technicians, home health aides, EMTs, and pharmacists, hospital social workers, respiratory therapists. And bless those we often don't think of, bless those that continue to go above and beyond, working daily in our grocery stores, those who drive medical supplies to our homes, those cooking meals for so many, everyone who puts the needs of others above their own, who navigate unfolding dangers of our world every day, tending to those who have sworn to help. Bless them in their coming home and bless them in their going out. Ease their fear and sustain them. Source of all breath, God, healer of all beings, protect them, restore their hope. Strengthen them, that they may bring strength. Keep them in health, that they may bring healing. Keep them help them know again a time when they can breathe without fear. And bless the sacred work of their hands. May this plague pass from among us speedily and in our days. And let us all say, Amen.
As we return the Torah to the Ark, we continue with our prayers of adoration. As we, if we haven't already done so, rise together on page 41 of our prayer books. Aleinu
Shabeach v'adon hakol. V'teikdoa le'yotzeh reshi.
Shelo asanu g'gei
Ratzon. V'lo samanu. K'mishpachot ha'adama.
Shelo sam chalkeinu kahem.
V'gor aleinu. K'chol hamonam. V'anachnu korim. Umishachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
Nothing can fill the emptiness that a death leaves behind. Those who are no longer a physical presence are still alive within our thoughts and our words. Their memories are only a part of the picture. So long as we recall their presence, then their warmth, their friendship, their heart, mind, and thought are still within our soul. We honor and cherish the ones we love by living our lives to the fullest. And so on this Shabbat, we think of those friends and family who have been taken from us in these most recent days, who Shiva and Shloshim we mark. Jeannie Potash, Rosa Ernstein, Elise Rollins, Jack Bacalar, Leslie Leiter, Hillary Tarr, Irvin Kessler, Pam Vicky Gottlieb, Irene Kleinbard, Melvin Mintz, Bruce Early, Florence Crewman, Beth Greenapple, Louis Hirschman, Zachary Rockwell, Jack Chernak, and the 2,420 Americans in our armed forces lost in Afghanistan and the surrounding areas to date. And to their names, we add those whose yahrzeits, those of whose anniversary of passing we lovingly commemorate. Marcia Stern Alexander, Wills Barnett, Angel Berger, Alfred Berkowitz, Lori Beagle, Helen Beal, Jeffrey Blatt, Stephen Bloom, Laser Bordelais, Annette Borenstein, Gloria Brown, Joseph Canosa Jr., Mary Carr, Brother Anthony Cass Costello, Corinne Chardy, Pincus Cooperstock, Michael Curley, Elsie Deutsch, William Elfman, Hal Irwin, Faye Feldman Ross, Pearl Fleischer, Frank Fox, Ida Gales, Norman Gurman, Joseph Goldberg, Arthur Goldfarb, Ronner Gordon, Laura Gould, Genia Greener, Harry Greenspan, Lena Silk Gerwin, Dr. Arthur Howard, Celia Jacobs, Alex Kastner, Babs Kaufman, Norm Keene, Alexander Konikov, Dorothy Klausner, William Klein, Milton Cogan, Sadie Kavinsky, Harry Levine, Yetta Lopayton, Joseph Lowy, Saul Lumberg, Jessica Mazius, Robert Michel, Charles Mitchell, Ruth Newmarker, Philip Noble, Laura Oberfeld, Muriel Gut-Pies, Shirley Perther, Samuel Rich, Sally Rogo, Sanford Rope, Paula Ross Benson, Aggie Rubin, Jacob Shapiro, Sam Shepard, Sylvia Segrest, Ronald J. Silberman, Mildred Singer, Joseph Steingold, Mary Tarnow, Rose Tarnow, Ethel Turman, Esther Bershad Vogel, Alexander Waltz, Joanne Winarski, Laura Gold, along with all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Do we join together as one family, as one community, in the immortal words of the Mourner's Kaddish, as found on page 46 of our prayer books. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach chirute v'amlich malchute. B'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam omei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudusha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav. Buyah say shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn. Comfort to all the bereaved among us here and everywhere. As together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
I was waiting for a response. I forgot
Shabbat
that there are
shalom.
only two people here with me. Thank you, Gary Cooper, for filling in tonight and singing beautifully and helping us lead our services. I'm with my computer now so I can see if there are questions for Tish. Of course, we are a personal shout out from Gary Grossman to you for leading us in song and prayer tonight. So that's very nice. And we appreciate all those who are a part of this right now. Hey, we'll be again tomorrow morning at 10:30 enjoying services. If you have a question for Tish, you can throw it to us either on the YouTube platform or the Facebook Live. I'm trying to pull that up as I can at this moment.
As you're looking that up, I'm going to apologize because apparently I read the wrong list for our yard sites. So I now have the proper list, and even though we're not going to do the Kaddish afterwards, there's an importance of remembering people's names. And so I'm going to go through the names real quick as Rabbi hears questions as well. But this week we mark the anniversary of passing of Emmanuel Adelson, Sarah Adelson Rotman, Stuart Edward Allen, Sylvia Barr, Zelda Beam, Martin Bernstein, Mary Jean Blau, Morris David Bratt, Dr. Mayer Cantor, Kathleen Camille, Estelle Delinka, Lillian Elfman, Lily Farkas, Nathan Felsenfeld, Shirley Felsenfeld, Leonard Fiddler, Julius Fisher, Harry Fridson, Francis Irene Goldberg, Harold Goldstone, Jean Gorman, Rose Heiser, Lillian Hollander, Lee Howard, Freda Ingber, Sarah Jane Jackson, Louis Kamen, Morton Kaplan, Sam Katz, Ruth Kent, Esther Korelitz, Donald Kornspan, Jan Landsberg, Phyllis Lenhoff, Bess Zax Lenser, Dr. George Victor Lesser, Edward Levine, Tilly Linden, Albert Lindo, Ronald McCaskill, Anton Masiak, Isidore Markson, Henry Miller, Gloria Merkin, Elaine Mitchell, Lee Manashkin, Phil Moss, Richard Nadler, Judy Narens, Larry Nettleman, Thon Bin Nguyen, Daniel Niss, George Panzer, Jose Ploper, Kay Rashti, Milton Resnick, Burton Rissman, Lorraine Rowan, Tilly Sakwa Nussbaum, Robert Schwartz, John Henry Shepard, Beverly Siegel, Michael Spiegel, Saul Steinloff, Al Snyder, Dolores Theodore, Sipa Walker, Selma Winston, George Whitus, Ida Zichholz, Albert Ziff, Harvey Richard Zipkin. May all their names be a blessing for those who are listening, and we're waiting to hear those names for Kaddish.
Apologies for that, and thank you for your understanding as we figure this out together. And we're glad, Rabbi, you caught that. We're able to do sharing in those as well. So, and now for a moment or two of Tish. Again, 10:30 services tomorrow morning. 9:30 is our Tish, our Torah study. The Zoom login was sent out on our email to our congregation. You can ask one of us on Facebook. We can send that to you if you don't have that. And tomorrow night we'll end Shabbat at 7 p.m. with Havdalah from my home. And so I'll do that Facebook Live because I don't have the nice fancy cameras at home yet. Why? Bethany Minlin asks, it says that Jews ate 7 days unleavened bread. Why is Passover 8 days? Thank you. Hashtag Tish time. That's
Excellent.
Awesome, Bethany. Well, the reason is that I eat matzah and observe Passover for 7 days because that's what the Torah says. 8 days is the tradition of observing holidays for an extra day to make sure we overlap for the time when it is in Israel, when the rabbis were concerned after diaspora that we might not have the right date by our seeing the moon in the sky. So they added an extra day to all of our holidays. So Sukkot is 7 days in the Torah. They make it 8 days in the Talmud. Passover is 7 days in the Torah. We make it 8 days in the Talmud. But Reform Judaism said we understand exactly what time it is. It's 7 hours different in Israel, so we'll do it for 7 days. Some Reform Jews do it for 8 days. And we're typically hypocritical and inconsistent in the way we observe it. Rabbi, do you go 7 or 8 days?
I go 8.
See? There you go. I'm sure Rabbi Schwartz goes like 9 days. So there you have it. Other questions? Well, I love that we have colleagues that are joining us for Shabbat services, rabbis in our community and away from us that we get to celebrate, and they have this as their home too. So a shout out to our friend Rabbi Rob Nosenchuk as well. Do you have any other questions there, Rabbi?
Not that I'm seeing. I'm looking at both ours. Let me see if it's on the YouTube.
We want to include
Laura Hershen asks, will Temple Shir Shalom be streaming a Passover Seder?
Ooh, great question. Well, we have Pesach online. Rabbi?
So normally, as many of you know, we have a second night Seder that we do here at Temple. Unfortunately, because of everything going on, we're not able to do that. And so this week, we're going to lay out a number of different options for Temple members who would like to be part of a community Seder in a sense. And so Rabbi and I and Cantor, she doesn't know it yet, but we're going to be participating in a community-wide Seder that's going to be pre-recorded for anybody that would like to be a part of that. And see clergy from all around Detroit, the Metro Detroit area, leading a Seder in your own household. So you could be a part of that. 2, we'll have some different options that are for just Shir Shalom clergy that are going to be reading and leading Seders as well. Something for every age. And so we'll have more information about that coming soon as we're figuring out different platforms and ways to best do that for our community.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. Look, we're figuring things out with all of our classes. Our high school kids are meeting via Zoom. These services, it's still interesting, weird, awkward. We like having you here. We like hugging after services. But we know this is not a time for hugging and kissing. And the physical distancing we're doing is essential. And we pray and hope that this ends soon. And that we're safe and that we can be physically a community together. But for the time being, this is what we're going to do to preserve our health, to take care of each other, and to make sure that you're doing this as well. We can't implore strong enough that all of us abide by these guidelines and do as our governor has implored of us as well, to make sure that we're keeping ourselves safe and really leveling this, flattening this curve. So with that in mind, we conclude our prayers with our priestly blessing as we end our Shabbat services together. May we always be blessed. May God bless us. May God protect us.
May God shine upon you and shine through you.
May God always be a part of who we are, giving us all of our blessings, all of our hopes, giving us our health, our strength, our healing, most of all, blessing us with shalom, with peace. Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos,
Good
everyone.
Shabbos. Thank you, Audrey, up in the booth as well.
Thanks, Audrey, for videoing, and Gary, and Rabbi.
No candles?
No candles in Kaddish. Yeah.